Okay, so we already had another pay-per-view for the E over the limit. At this time, there's only 5 matches in the pre-show match, so it's pretty quick. Zack Ryder versus Kane. There's absolutely zero reason for Zack Ryder to win this match. In fact, there's like zero reason to have this match. I'll give it to Kane because, yeah. Layla versus Beth Phoenix. I'm actually going with Layla on this one. I think that she came back and she's still trying to get the crowd behind her. And with Beth, she held that title for a super long time. I think giving Layla a decent title run, maybe trying to mix in somebody else into the title hunt. Yeah, I think Layla deserves a little bit longer of a title run. Air Truth, or Truth Boom, whatever you want to call it, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth, against Swagler. I would like to see Swagler become the tag champs, just for something different. But at the same time, Kofi and Truth would have a better feud with the All World Alliance, or the All World Stable that's slowly forming. And actually, either one of those teams would work. You know, I'm gonna go with Swagler for something different. Just so we can have Dolph Ziggler with gold again and Swagger with gold again, so they might actually have a reason to still be together. Sheamus versus Jericho versus Del Rio versus Orton. You know, Sheamus' title run so far has kind of been like his last ones, where it's great to see him with the title, but they're just kind of bland. You know, it'd be great to see Jericho hold the World Heavyweight Championship. The odd thing is, he's still on Raw, and this is the SmackDown belt. I do think seeing Jericho win that title would actually put some validation to why he came back, even though he's leaving in about a month. So I'll go Jericho in that match. CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan. This has the potential of being the best match. Whenever they fought currently on Raw or SmackDown, there's always some sort of outside interference, so they don't actually get a clean match. I picture in this one, a lot of it's going to come down to AJ. Yeah, two great wrestlers, and a really interesting part is one of them's former girlfriend. You know, she's actually one of the more interesting plot points. You know, is she going to screw over Punk? Will she screw over Daniel Bryan? Will she screw over Daniel Bryan to become a couple again? And that's kind of like, you change because of me, and it flips her whole relationship around. So you can still do, you know, similar sort of storyline, but then it puts AJ in the power position. You know, I think Daniel Bryan walking out of there as champion would be interesting. Plus, that way, then you have Jericho as champion with the SmackDown belt on the Raw show, and Daniel Bryan with the Raw belt on SmackDown. John Cena versus John Laurinaitis. I think the more interesting part is for Laurinaitis were to lose, because then he's fired. But Cena's taking time off to deal with his divorce and nagging injuries. So, in a stipulation of no superstar or diva is allowed. If they are, they're fired. There's a man who quit recently who is not technically working with the E, so Lesnar could come down. 2 years ago was the last time, I guess, Dave Bautista had a match, also at Over the Limit. So you could see a non-hired superstar run down to the ring, attack John Cena, and then be hired the next night on Raw. So, recap. Kane, Bryan, Jericho, Big Johnny, not Muscular Johnny, Layla, and Swagler.